Bill?
Yeah, it's Bill. How you doing?
Good, and you?
No complaints, bro. So
Who
this
would
is
care anyway, right?
nobody wants to listen. So this is like our fourth interview over the years. So it's always good to hear a familiar voice and to have some class on the other end of the line.
Yeah.
So where you calling from today?
Familiar, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm calling from my home in North Vancouver, Canada.
Oh, you must have beautiful weather up there right now.
It's nice, but it's really smoky. A lot of fires in the area, all over British Columbia, Northern Cal, and just a lot of fires. So,
Oh, wow.
But it's you kind of no running allowed or no cycling allowed. But it's pretty nice still.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's pretty awesome.
Well, I'm here in Fort Lauderdale. It's about 91 degrees, feels like 102, but the weather's gorgeous. And we're looking forward to seeing you guys in a couple of weeks here in Pompano Beach.
Yeah. We're actually going to be staying there for a few extra days, so I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you get a little break.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta take you guys out to dinner then.
Aha.
So you guys are on tour with Rick Springfield, Greg Kinn, Tommy Two-Tone. You played with these guys before, so it must be real exciting to meet up with these guys again and play along with them.
It's great. I'm a big fan of Springfield and his band. They're incredible. We did an 80s cruise with them, and Rick actually sat in with us on one occasion, which was great. And we've done the encore with him a couple times too. Not lately, but last year we did that a couple times. Brings the whole band out. Whoever wants to come out and just jam along, we do probably a Zeppelin tune or something. Usually that's what everybody does, or a free song or something.
Sure.
Bad company.
I mean, he's a hard worker, man. I mean, I've seen plenty of his shows, and he goes out there and he leaves a bucket of sweat on that stage.
He does, and he's always releasing new material.
Yeah.
You're right. He's a really hard working guy.
Yeah, not to take away from Mike Reno, though.
Mike is an amazing singer. We're all pretty hard working. Anybody who's on the road doing 60, 70 shows a year, it's really fun to do, but it's a lot of work too, so it's all good.
Oh yeah. Now speaking of releasing new material, man, back in March, you released a solo effort. You're kind of like in kind of tune with Steve Perry, who since 1994, I mean this is your first solo material in more than 20 years since 94's Machine, and that's when the last time Steve Perry actually released any music, and he just released something today. He's getting back into it, and now you have.
Oh, he did. I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to check that out on Spotify. That's amazing.
It's everywhere you can think of right now. It's just blowing up all over the place, and he sounds phenomenal. So many people have been talking over the years that his voice has gone to shit and whatever. He looks and sounds fantastic. He even has a video out right now for the single. So yeah, check it out and see what you think. I think he's amazing still.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. I heard what's that? That tune that Mariah Carey covered. I heard it on the radio yesterday. I was just like, there it is. Listen to that voice. Listen to that tone and that pitch, and when he carries those notes on, and he's a great singer. There's no question.
Yeah, you can't take it away from him, but you have a new material. The single "Be With You" along with the video. Why so long to release? A single material from you? I mean, like you said, you guys do a lot of shows, so I'm sure there's not a lot of time in between to actually work on things that you want to do.
Well, the way I work is I do everything on my laptop, videos, and obviously I use a camera or an iPhone, iPad, or a camera or something to shoot the videos with. But I do everything on my laptop, and I'm sure you realize you could do that in your hotel room or on the plane,
Yeah.
So a lot of my work while I'm traveling, and most of it actually. I do the recording, the majority of the recording at home. I have a new single coming out called CD called Hell Yeah, which will be out in a couple of weeks as well with a video. And I recorded that in Dallas at my friend Mike Bisturzi's studio, old studio. He doesn't have it anymore, but Maximedia, we recorded. Spider and Matt and I recorded there, actually. We recorded 10 songs, and half of those songs are on the new album. So,
now,
yeah, it's go ahead.
Is the new album out right now? I mean, all tracks, are they available?
No, I haven't released the album. I'm still tweaking and fine-tuning the album. Mm-hmm. There's no rush, you know. I put a single out, then wait a while and finish up the next one. That's kind of, it works for me, you know.
Yeah.
And eventually I'll put the album out. I don't know when. No rush.
I think it kind of works too, because somebody will release a single and then they'll throw the whole album out there, and I don't know, if you really like the single, I think that's all you kind of listen to all the time, you know. But you have a way of releasing one. Here's a little bite. And then you wait a while, here's another little bite. Before you know it, you've released 4 or 5 singles, and then you throw the album out there, and everybody's heard half of it already, and they're going to listen to the other half. So I think it's a win-win.
That sounds like a pretty good plan. Can I do that?
Absolutely.
You know, I have somebody who I met at one of our shows, mm-hmm. and he said he was doing a movie, and he was wondering if he could have one of my songs. So I played him one of my tunes over the phone, on my phone. So I was standing right beside him. He says, "Yeah, that would work. Can you send that to me?" So I sent it to him, and he got back to me and says, "Can you change a couple of words to make it, instead of it being we, make it more personal, make it about I?" Oh, yeah, I can do that. So I'd be done. So he was in, I haven't talked to him in a while, but I'm hoping that that's still going to fly. I got a couple of tunes on the album that would work perfect in this movie, so we'll see if that happens, you know. So I might wait till that movie comes out.
Wow. So even with a simple conversation like that, is he going to get a writing credit in the end?
I'll get a writing credit on the song. That's about it.
That's it. Yeah.
But he sent me the screenplay, and I read the whole screenplay, the whole story, and it's very, very cool story.
Oh, wow.
I can relate to it, so I was more than happy to. And I read it, I'm like, I got a love song to write in here and just scene here, and so and I sent him to him, and he went, "Yeah, I can dig that." So we'll see what happens.
That's pretty cool. So there's lots going on. So you're releasing singles, you're doing things on your own, outside of the band. You guys are touring like crazy, like you always do. I mean, you guys are one of the hardest working bands out there. And so what's coming up in the future? I mean, is there anything else? Is Loverboy going to release any original material? Anything new?
Not on the books, but you could never say never. I mean, it could happen. I kind of got to get this out of my system and get this released, and I don't really have the gas to do both. And it wouldn't make sense anyways, really.
Of course.
So I'm going to see this through to its fruition, mm-hmm. which could be a couple of months, it could be a couple of years. I don't know. I think it's going to be less than a couple of years, so I don't really want to wait that long until I release the whole album. So,
sure.
But it's nothing stopping me from putting the album out, and then when the movie comes out, taking the song off the album and put on the movie. I could do that too.
Sure. Does Loverboy have anything in the vault?
We have a couple of things, but nothing that I'm really excited about. I was carrying around 232-inch tapes with me for 20 odd years, in warehouse to warehouse, city to city, and I finally decided that I was going to put them all on digital. And mm-hmm. 230 tapes with 3 or 4 songs on every tape. Wow. So there's a lot of songs. A lot of it was already released, but it was backups to Turby Loose and all that other stuff. But
yeah, there's
still some unreleased tunes in there that could be finished. Not that many. There's a few, but maybe we'll get around to it one day.
Paul, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us again today. I'm glad we got to talk about your solo work and everything, and we're looking forward to seeing you in Pompano Beach in a couple of weeks with Loverboy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too, Bill. It's always a great time, and I love Florida.
All right. And I'm glad you're having a few days, so we'll come back and we'll say hi.
Okay, man. Sounds good. Thank you.
Safe travels, brother. Cheers.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.